Hello and welcome back to another housing video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. Today we're looking at more items added in patch 7.5. There's quite a few. This then is one that I've been super excited for. This was actually one of the furnishing design contest entries, and this was on the patch notes, and I finally found out how to actually make this. So first of all, this is the Lattice window seat, which is a woodworking recipe. It's level 100. It's fairly simple to actually craft this. That's not the difficult part. It uses weatherproof plywood, and for the life of me I couldn't find where this was from until recently one of our submersibles came back, and effectively if you go to the Axeblade Bight, the northeast of Hanbright or Hanthbright I think it's called, and you need to be at least rank 142 submersible, then you have a chance to bring back weatherproof plywood, which is used for this particular recipe. And as you can see, we also use dark mahogany lumber, acacia lumber, hammerhead crocodile leather, which is also from our submersible stuff, and we've also got Ronique Surge as well. So I've crafted this, and I really want to use this in our house. I'm not really sure where I'm going to use it there, but it is a dyeable piece, and it says the large window behind the seat provides a luxurious view of the world without. One of the things I love about housing items where they combine different elements together is that we can take up just simply one housing slot. And even though we have had expanded near double in some cases with some of the housing placement slots, it is still always very nice to have things combined. This very much reminds me of the alcove bed, if you remember that, which was really helpful because it had a bed, an alcove, a partition, shelves, all that kind of stuff. It was very useful. This is very much in the same vein. This is obviously intended to be used to give the illusion of a bay window that you're sat in. Obviously upstairs here it's not going to be that useful, and of course, you know, different types of housing, you'll probably have to create like a partition with fake windows, similar to how we have actually downstairs. We've got these fake stained glass windows that would probably look good behind that actually, but we've got a nice velvet, or it kind of looks like Alcantara, quite honestly, the way it's brushed. I love the new texture updates in Dawntrail. They've made things like this look little patchwork, but deliberately so. It looks really comfy, doesn't it? Like well padded. And of course we've got that windows, which is, they have no glass in them. They are literally just transparent. It's pretty cool, actually. I like it. It is a simple item, but it's one thing that we didn't have in the game, and to give the illusion of maybe shop fronts as well. Like a lot of people, especially in the Japanese community, I've seen on social media, people like to create their own little villages, right? Or little towns, market areas, and they have little fake door partitions as we see there. But how cool is it that we now have the ability to create what would effectively be like a shop corner, you know, just gently putting that there. You can see with like a display in the window, that would be pretty cool. But even better than that, we've also got seating here. And of course, the seating does, of course, work as well, seating a few people. Yeah, it just looks really comfy, doesn't it? It's a really nice item. I'm glad this one was placed into the game. I love seeing the furnishing design contest entries, and honestly, there are so many on that page, on the runners-up, that I just hope that they incorporate. And more often than not, they do that. They don't just stick to the winners. Dyeability then, this has some dyeability, and as you can see, it is the main wood, and I'm glad that it is the main wood, because on an outside, if you wanted to make a shop front, which is probably what I want to do actually, now I've seen this, I kind of want to make my own little market. I've been inspired by the Japanese community. It's just such a cool idea, especially if we go for like a darker color, I don't know, like a blue or something like that, like a shop front. Maybe not too bright. It does dye quite vibrantly, but yeah, even like a nice pale color, or maybe some wood there. Like a darker color may be the better. Yeah, it would be nice in the future if we got double dye features for furnishings. This is something I will harp on about time immemorial until we get it, because obviously housing items do not have that. They have single dyes, but as soon as we get double dyes in this game for furnishings, I think that would be better. There's still no confirmation if we're ever going to see that, but I would like to think that, because I want to change the color of either the sofa section or that of the railing, probably the railing to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it's just nice, isn't it? It gives the impression of a nice bay window, and I wanted to make a video on this one because it's actually quite hard to get. It does retail quite highly on the market board. A lot of people are, you know, trying to do their submersibles over the next few days, few weeks. The prices are going to be astronomical, but it should come down at some point soon. But it's really nice, isn't it? Really, really nice. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. Just my 10 cents on that. I thought it was pretty cool. And I want to be inspired by more pieces. But I do think making a little market or something would be really, really cool. Anyway, let me know if you've got this one yet. Happy hunting in the submersibles. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.